This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, Montana of 300 shows that he wrote for Kanye West once upon a time. That's a pretty big accomplishment. So Kanye West probably wanted that real Chicago sound, went to Montana at 300, and he wrote a song for Kanye. It has footage of it, to the beat where the music video has Tiana Taylor dancing in it. He said, I could have sold my soul. I could have been on. And now y'all see Ye on the disrespecting Grammys, exposing certain things. No matter what, I don't know what he's talking about here. But anyways, that's pretty crazy. And then he said, this day, a master was being a student to my craft. And it was an honor. That's awesome. Okay, next up, so Akademiks goes at Youngen Ace because Youngen Ace was talking kind of spicy to him because Akademiks put up that Spot 'em got 'em and snitched on Wiring or Mookie or whatever his name is, Mookie, and then, Spot 'em got 'em, exposed Youngen Ace, and, that was all on Akademiks' page, but he really is just a platform delivering news. But people look for people to blame instead of going to the people who really said it, and they went at Akademiks. So Akademiks did what Akademiks does, went on a rant and said, Youngen Ace, you don't even have a hit. You're a little man in the game. You're a nobody. I mean, hey, until you got clout and everything, you shouldn't really be going around saying stuff about people and misdirecting your anger. Point blank, period. He's right about that. Next up, we got Erica Banks. She's got that hit song out right now. And it was asked if Meg Thee Stallion and her would collab because they're both on the same label, 1501, for now, until the Jay-Z thing is settled. Jay Prince said that Jay-Z thing is going to be settled, and I guess she's going to be moved over to Rock. I don't know what's going to happen, but, something is going to get settled there between 1501 and Rock Nation. Erica Banks was open to doing a feature, okay? She was open to doing a feature, but she really wants Nicki Minaj on the remix. They're not even talking about a remix, but if she had anybody to be on the remix, it would be Nicki Minaj, which makes a lot of sense. She's the breakout star right now of 1501, and looks like they were lucky to have her, to have a girl lined up right as Meg Thee Stallion is trying to peace out from 1501. The Busted single's really taking it over. Anyways, it's getting kind of annoying with the challenge, though. I got to be honest. Master P is highlighting lots of black-owned businesses on his page, which is pretty awesome. Pretty Melanin. He talks about that. He said support a company that's black-owned that has some great product. And then he goes on to, do his fish fry. I think he has his own rice. Then he highlights a car designer that is black and also is like a genius, okay? I never even knew that, what's his name? He used to design cars for Tesla. He has a car named Nemesis now, and his name is Richard Patterson. We talked about this yesterday, and he designed like the landing gear on Boeing jets. He was a designer at Tesla. He did a lot of stuff. So shout out to Master P for highlighting Richard Patterson on his page. That's pretty amazing. And Master P goes on to talk about Clubhouse. Clubhouse is now going to be valued at $1 billion according to TechCrunch, okay? And he says, we got to get our own Clubhouse. I think that he's trying to, I think what he should really say is that, he should inspire more people to do. It's not all about color, And I think he's going, it's important to highlight certain things. Like, none of us would have known that there was a black car designer that had his own supercar, right? I think that's amazing. I think that it's great that he's highlighting black-owned businesses on his page. But to come for a business that's working already and say, yo, we can't support Clubhouse, they haven't done anything wrong, you know? But he should inspire somebody to compete with Clubhouse, and because there's always something that could be done better. So I think a better way to say it is like, hey, you guys are just as smart. And I'll say this to you guys right now. Anybody, I don't care what color or race you are, you're just as smart. You just got to find a problem and solve it. And when you say, like, there was a problem where people weren't able to come together and talk. We had Tiny Chat and a lot of other stuff before, but it didn't really work because it required too much bandwidth. Clubhouse is almost perfect. It's like a phone call with a bunch of people. And now, granted, it's annoying, but it is like a lot of people like to gossip with each other in a room. And it works, okay? I never, I wouldn't have said this is going to take off, but you never know what's going to take off, you know? If someone were to tell you 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, hey, there's going to be this app where you just upload pictures and people comment under it, they'd be like, yo, don't we have Pinterest? But Instagram works, right? So you never know what's going to work. So never let anybody doubt your dreams, because a lot of people would have doubted you. Like, say you came up with the idea for Clubhouse, they would have doubted it. But if you had developed it and found other people that were able to help you build your platform out, you could do it. So as far as Clubhouse being worth $1 billion, it's potential. They're going for a seed. Okay, so when you have a company, there's a couple seed rounds to keep the company even going. Seed round A, I think they raised like $100 to $200 million, which valued the company at that, because that was the money to start, get the servers going, to host all the bandwidth. Think about it. It's a company that's making no money. They're losing money every month. That's why it's only available to Apple users now. They can't handle Apple and Android users at the moment because it will be too many users on there. And they couldn't afford the bandwidth. It costs a lot of money to have people streaming and, have servers. Think about it. When you talk, it goes through a server. It's instantaneous. It goes through a server and then back out to another, all these phones, everyone that's listening. So in the seed round B, this is the second round, Anderson Horowitz is going to be leading another seed round, and it'll be reportedly raising at $1 billion valuation. So, if you invest $100 million, you get 10% of the company. Obviously, that much won't be available, but that's what they're trying to raise money for. So they're obviously going to retain a certain percentage for themselves. But I think this waters down some other early investors. I think it waters it down. I can't remember exactly how it works, because there's a lot of ways it works. They could issue more stock of the company. It's not public. It's a private company still. Might be a public company one day. It will probably get acquired by a bigger company. Let's be honest. Most of these companies do. They don't Snapchat made the mistake of staying private and then going public on their own instead of getting, Facebook wanted to buy them for $3 billion, and they didn't take that offer, and they went public on their own. They did okay, but Instagram ended up, which is owned by Facebook, ended up copying all their stuff with filters and stuff, and it kind of made Snapchat not cool anymore. It's okay. It's not a leading app. Clubhouse has a lot of potential, and I could see Facebook wanting to buy this. I mean, these companies have a huge market cap that they got to spend. Okay. Anyways, so they're introducing new things on Clubhouse. This is part of making it interesting to investors. They're gonna try to be like YouTube and allow influencers on Clubhouse to make money. So if you start a room, there's going to be a way possibly for, they're going to make it I don't know if you know what Patreon is, but they're going to make something similar to Patreon platform where you can donate to the creators and stuff like that. And they're going to have different ways for people to make money on the app. We'll see. It's a creator grant program. We'll see how this works. I don't see how this will work. I don't see how this will work, but it'll probably work more in a fundraiser type of situation for like, politicians and companies and stuff like that. We'll see. Because I could quickly see this going another route, where it's like, give me $20 and you can listen to this conversation of me talking about, investing. I don't know. You know how people sell these programs. Anyways, Master P has a point of inspiring people that anything is possible, and that there's flaws in every program that you can make better and make a better Clubhouse, So anyways, take it as inspiration. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys for watching. Smash that like button. Peace.